Hi everybody, it's Katana Fatale, and I am answering more questions that you guys have. What was that? I don't know. I don't know why I made that choice, but okay. I'm gonna be answering questions you guys have sent me over the last half a day. And hopefully I can do more of these. I know I'm like camera video shy. YouTube scares me. I think YouTube scares a lot of fat people because YouTube is harsh. But yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it because every day I have less fucks about what trolls might think on YouTube or say on YouTube. So let's just start with the questions, shall we? You guys, I just dropped the video. So, Anonymous asks, do you do meetups? I do meetups. However, I've never done one, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to do them. I am going to do one September 5th. I think that's a Saturday. I plan to do that here in Portland, Oregon. So if anyone wants to travel to Portland or already lives in Portland, we're going to meet at a coffee shop, and I will put out that address as we get near to that date. And we're going to do a meetup. We're going to take selfies. We're going to have coffee. I like booze, but I don't assume all of you are 21 and up. So we'll go to a coffee shop. That's okay. Yeah, we'll just talk and hang out. I think that'd be a lot of fun. And we can take a group photo and all of those things. And we can ask each other questions. I'm really excited. I hope you guys are excited, and I hope you come, because that would be cool. Amia Blee Lexus. I don't know if I said your username correctly, and I apologize. How do you get your hair to be so big and voluptuous? Or do you just have that many secrets? Yes, I have that many secrets. Also, I have a lot of hair. Like, this is all my hair. Yeah, big hair. My hair is naturally wavy. This is kind of leftover curl from a fashion show I did the other day, but my hair is wavy and wild and big, and I just was gifted with that, and I love it, and I don't do shit with my hair, because if it's not broken, don't fix it. That's what I say. But you know what? Teasing your hair is your friend. I haven't teased my hair, but it'll help anyone have more body to their hair. So practice teasing your hair, and there's YouTube tutorials that you can look at if you want to perfect that. Have you ever been to England? Anonymous asks. If you did, would you consider doing a meetup and greet at all? I have not been to England. If I get to go there, I will do a meetup. I will go there eventually, though. Mark my words. And I will do a meetup. Pretty much anywhere I travel, I try to do a meetup to see some of my followers and fans throughout the country and internationally, if I can. Anonymous asks, I have a question. Do you ever have situations where other plus-size gals become jealous of how you look? Sadly, a group of girls I used to be friends with are determined to try and put me down every time I post a photo of myself. If you have dealt with this, how do you stop it from getting to you? I know I am beautiful in my own way, but I have a hard time understanding why these girls have to bully me about the way I look and dress, when they themselves are bigger girls. Yes, listen, there's nothing an unhappy and insecure fat woman hates more than a confident, happy fat woman. I'm gonna be honest, I never really dealt with bullying in high school. It's not my story. And I certainly really didn't deal with much alienation from straight-sized individuals. My memories of feeling alienated and ostracized and bullied are actually from bigger women. And it's always been like that for me. And I didn't have any women of size as friends until I started modeling 2 years ago. Not one. I was always the fat, funny friend, but I didn't feel that way. My friends don't make me feel like the fat, funny friend. They make me feel like Katana. And that's important, to surround yourself with people who don't define you by your dress size, because if they do, then they're not your actual friend. They're certainly not your actual friend if they are bullying you and internalizing fat phobia and projecting it onto you. That is problematic and incredibly unhealthy for them and for you. But you have to understand that our community, plus size women, fat women, have been marginalized and oppressed for a long time. And now we have this community, but it's still really feral and new, and there's still a lot of internalized misogyny and fat phobia that we all individually and collectively have to work on. And not everyone is at that same place with themselves. So sometimes you come across women, especially of size, who are threatened by the fact that you celebrate your size because life has told them that we aren't supposed to celebrate our size, and they certainly are not. And you are stepping outside of the rules for fat people, and how dare you? Because then now I'm reflecting that all on myself, and you're making me aware of where I'm at, which is not where you're at with your confidence and your self-love. And it's toxic. They're not your friends. Here's the thing. And the older you get, the less tolerant you become of bullshit and fair weather friends. If they are harassing you about your size, please kick them the fuck out of your life, okay? Because you don't have time for any of that. You should only be surrounding yourself with people that motivate you and make you feel good about yourself. And if they're not on that train with you, then kick them to the curb. Kick them to the goddamn curb. I hate that kind of stuff. That stuff really pisses me off. I hate it. And I still deal with it. If I go to bars, I still deal with some women of size that are just catty and mean to me because I'm happy and enjoying myself and wearing clothes that show off my size. So all I can do is not give it any attention and focus on having a good time around the people that do motivate and love me and celebrate me. So please do that. Next question. Katana, were you ever scared to be yourself? Be comfortable in your own skin? For example, it logically makes sense for me to wear shorts in the summer because it's hot, but I find myself wearing jeans because I am afraid of people saying mean things to me about my fat legs. I look up to you and women like you because you inspire my confidence. It's like I get to the edge, but I am too afraid to take that leap. What is your advice for tuning out any negative comments about your body? I've never been scared to be myself. I have always been someone that I could not be anything but what I am. You know, I think like my father always wanted me to be something that I'm just not. But I never felt like I couldn't even try to be what he wanted me to be. I've never been able to even attempt to be what people would like me to be because I know I can't do it for very long. I'm going to resort back to who I am, so I might as well be who I am. And I've always kind of naturally had this I'm on my team mentality. And I know not everybody naturally has that, but you can cultivate that. You can obtain that. You just literally have to understand that your opinion about you is far more important than anyone's opinion about you. You have to understand that the way humans work, we can sniff out the weak links in our humanity. That is to say, like in a high school structure, it's the people that show their insecurities that unfortunately are exploited for them the most. People will treat you how you appear to treat yourself. And that is the key to faking it till you make it. You are into your fucking self. And that's appealing. Confidence is so appealing. It's alluring. It's captivating. And if you can exude confidence, people will actually see you how you are seeing yourself, at least how you're projecting how you see yourself. And that's all that matters to begin with. Life is too short too. Life is way too short to not know what it feels like to have the sun kiss your skin. Life is too short to hide your body. And it's important to stop seeing your body as a cage and to begin to see it as your temple, because it is your temple. It's absolutely your temple, and it's so temporary and it's so fleeting. And you have to be on your fucking team. You have to love yourself. You have to say, I can love myself, I can be confident, and still have some insecurities. Because there's no finish line to your confidence. It's always a process. It's always going to be a process. It's not going to be an end result. And that's not what you should be seeking. You should be seeking to just continually work on yourself to get to a place where you are continually loving on yourself. And you're going to have bad days. You're going to have days where you have triggers and bad thoughts in your head. But you have to also not put too much fuel into that and understand it was just a bad day. And rectify that. Next day, have a day of complete self-love and celebration for yourself to balance that out. So if you're worried what people are thinking about you, you are not being present in life. And you're living for other people. And here's the thing. No matter what size you are, some people aren't going to dig you in those fucking shorts. Because you cannot please everybody. But you know who you can fucking please? Is your fucking self. I don't know why I'm cursing so much. I'm just passionate about this, okay? You can please yourself. And that is obtainable and doable. And the people that are into you are going to respect that. That you're choosing yourself. No one's going to be on your team if you're not on your goddamn team. Y'all. We got to understand this. So, I haven't been scared to be myself. Because who the fuck else am I going to be if I'm not going to be myself? And who the fuck are you to not like me or to like me? You don't pay my bills. You don't make me come. Oh my God. You don't make me come. Like, who? I don't understand how someone else's opinion of me should be taken into factor before my own. It's hot out, bitch. Wear those shorts. It's hot. It's hot out. Wear them. Wear them. Find a cute top to wear with it. And I'm telling you, because I used to like not wear skirts. I used to not show my arms. Here's my arms. I used to not show them. I used to not show my stomach. I used to be that person because I thought, if I do, people will know I'm fat. No, you're always fat. You're fat. You're always gonna look fat, and that's awesome. That's fine. That's great. Because you're fat and you're many other things. It's like, if I wear my hair down, people are gonna know I have hair. No, they knew you had hair when you put it up, bitch. Maybe that's a bad, like, analogy. Okay, that's okay. You gotta take it off like a band-aid. I swear to you, the first day I went around town with just a skirt on, I mean, no, I was wearing clothes, but when I was wearing a skirt instead of like leggings or pants, I thought everyone was looking at my legs and thinking things, and the longer my day went on, the less I thought that they were looking at my legs. And the next day, I told myself I would wear a skirt for 7 days in a row until I became absolutely comfortable with wearing skirts and or showing my legs. And it worked, and I highly suggest that. You just gotta take it off like a band-aid. You're scared to show your arms? Wear a fucking tank, like a shirt or something that shows your arms off. Wear it for 7 days, and I promise you by the 7th day, okay, maybe don't wear the same shirt. You know, like maybe if you can, like change the shirt, but always have your arms showing for 7 days. And I swear to God, by the 7th day, you're not gonna have any shits to give. You're gonna think it's normal and fine, but you are hyper aware of it the first day, but you just get past it and you gotta do it. You gotta literally dive in. Dive, bitch, dive in there. Swim in that pool of self-love and celebration. Come join me. The pool of love. Okay, that's not necessary. Anonymous asks, How do you pronounce your last name? Okay, thank you for asking this. As I see, some people are having difficulty with that. I can tell you one thing, it's not Fatale. My name is not Katana Fatale. It's Katana Fatale. You can say Fatale or Fatale, Fa, it doesn't matter to me. It's French, it means fatal. And without the E at the end, it's pronounced fatal. But with the E, it's fatale, like femme fatale. Think of it like that. So yeah, my name is Katana Fatale. Thank you for asking that, because I used to get so irked when someone would be like, Katana Fatale, I love you. And I'm like, I don't know who that is. Is that an Italian version of me? I don't know. I don't know. I used to make me kind of like irked, but I realized, hey, at least some people are asking because they want to pronounce it correctly, and I really appreciate that. So thank you. My name is Katana Fatale. Wonderful. Okay. Anonymous asks, as a bigger woman, I am afraid of sex, especially receiving oral sex. I can't let go of how big my thighs are or how I might look down there, so I just refuse to let it happen. I have confidence to a point, but it only goes so far. How do I overcome being scared of sexy times in the bedroom? Listen, I'm gonna tell you some personal stuff that probably none of you would have expected from me, maybe, I don't know. But I could not be naked with a man until I was 26. I'm 28 now. So that's a long time to never be naked with a man, not fully naked. And that shows you that as a confident person, you still have insecurities, because we're multidimensional. I can be fat and beautiful. I can be confident and have insecurities. I can be really confident and still want to adjust things about myself or my body. They're all inclusive. They're all together to make up a human being that's multidimensional and layered. Okay? You never have to apologize for that. So let me tell you, I understand your fears. I understand them. I live them. And I'm telling you though, you have to get out of your own fucking way. I missed out on years of men that could have appreciated my body, and that I could have made love to me in a way that I always wanted to be made love to, had I gotten out of my own way and out of my head to be present and enjoy it. The longer I went without taking my clothes off with a partner sexually, the bigger deal it seemed. And that's where you're gonna get caught up, is the longer you go with thinking that you can't have a man go down on you, where you don't want to show your thighs or your belly, the bigger deal it seems later on in life, the longer you go. So stop it. I'm telling you this. I don't know, like, obviously I don't know your sexuality, but for me as a heterosexual, I have found that men just really are happy to have your naked ass in their bed. I mean, truly, they're just happy. I used to think that they would run screaming. If I was naked, they would know I'm fat. Plot twist, they're trying to fuck your fat ass. They're trying to fuck your fat body. That's why they're trying to fuck you. They know you're fat. You know, it takes a while to realize that, like, covering yourself up and trying to hide things about your body will make it seem as if you're not fat. You're fat. You are fat. I am fat. I'm fat. So you're not kidding anybody. So if a person is trying to get with you and that fat body of yours, yes, and you are down for that, and they're making you feel good, and you like them, and you want to have sex with them, they're looking for those fat thighs. They want their head between your fat ass thighs. They want to eat your fat ass. They want to kiss your belly. That's what they're signing up for. But meanwhile, back at the fat camp, you're like, well, I don't want them to know. Surely they don't really want my thick thighs. Sure, if I wore my leggings, they thought I didn't have fat thighs. No, they know. They know. They know you're fat. They know you're fat and they're down with that. Again, you're just gonna rip it off like a band-aid. That's what I did. I was never naked with a man until I was with one partner who I just thought, this is the guy to do this with, and I gotta stop wondering what he's thinking and start enjoying what he's giving, which is worship of my body. It's what he signed up for. He's trying to make love to my fat body. And if I want that, then I should actually let him do that instead of being in my head and just worrying the whole time. It's not fair. You really have to understand life is so short. You have to get out of your fucking way. Wouldn't it be, it would just be so horrible to die tomorrow and know that I never knew what it was like to have a partner between my thighs or felt a person's skin against my own because of these fucking fears that have been instilled in me. You have to do the work. You got to get that out of you, and you got to just do it. You got to just jump in. If he or she wants to sleep with you, they know that you're fat. They want their head between your fat thighs. Let them. Let them. I swear to you, I was there. It took me a while to truly comprehend that. But once, it was rewarding. Once I dove in, they reciprocated. They loved it. They love my body. And they're going to love your body because they do. They see your body. Your clothes aren't hiding shit, girl. Whoever you are. You're not fooling no one. Just dive in. You have to get out of your own way. I cannot. Why do I gesture? I gesture so much when I'm feeling things. That wasn't even good voguing. Not good at voguing, Katana. Okay. So I think I've answered the questions. Yay. I love you all. You all mean so much to me, and I really appreciate the support and your vulnerability and strength and courage, because it's just not easy to choose yourself, and it takes work, but you got to do the work because it's worth it. Choosing yourself will always be the right choice. And stop hiding yourself. Get out of your own way. Accept pleasure. Accept love. And to do that, you have to love yourself. And you should love yourself not even just so that you can receive love from others. You should love yourself because you should be fucking in love with yourself. There's only one you. There is only one you. There is only one me, and it's temporary. And when I'm gone, there is no more of me. And there's no more of you. Not within our bodies. No. Choose you. I'm choosing me. And I really do appreciate all the support that all of you have given me. Makes me want to cry. I'm not going to cry. This is YouTube. You don't cry in YouTube. I'm not crying. You're crying. You're crying. So, I'm signing out now. I am. Yes! Woohoo! Why did I don't even know where it is. I'm just nervous. So I'm like shouting things. You know, because, okay, well, yep. This is Katana, and I am signing out.